Hey, welcome to Rita's Kitchen. Today I've decided we're going to do something really good, really light, but really tasty. We're going to do a vegetable and chicken stir fry. But first thing first, in Rita's Kitchen, what must you do? Wash your hands. Go ahead, wet your hands. Put you some soap in them. Lather them up. Go in between your fingers. Up and down your arm a bit. Back down your hand. Up under your nail beds, because that's where a lot of bacteria and germs lie. If that seems too long, do the happy birthday song once. For 10, 15, or even 20 seconds will do. Clean hands are safe. Hey, I'm back. My hands are clean. Let's get started on this simple but very, very delicious dish. First thing I want to tell you guys before introducing all these fabulous ingredients to you all is Happy New Year. It's 2018. We are blessed, alive, and well and living. So, back to the dish. We're making a vegetable and chicken stir fry with a bunch of different great Chinese flavors playing around on our palate with a kick of spice to it. First thing you're going to need for that chicken and vegetable stir fry, of course, is your boneless, skinless chicken breast. I have seasoned that up with, I have rubbed it down with some ginger, and I have also put a little salt, also a little Lori seasoning, and a little accent, because you guys know that accent is Old Faithful and it is Rita's best friend. So next, what we're going to do for the vegetable part of things, I decided to go ahead and go with a red pepper. We're going to kick it up a notch. 2018, let's make this food great and healthy and really tasteful. So we're going with a Napa Chinese cabbage. We're going with a zucchini, a squash, a snap pea. Those are great for the ones who's not hip. Those are really good with even just sauteing and eating them by themselves. We are also going with some baby mushrooms, Bella that is. We're going with a minced garlic. Of course, you need your garlic to play along on that palate. And we're not even going to put this on a bed of rice or a bed of noodle. Nope. We're going to go with a bean sprout. That bean sprout is going to take the place of your rice or your noodle you will use. So that's going to be pretty much the foundation. Then the other veggies and the chicken is going to lay beautifully on top. Now with these seasonings that's going to make them flavors and make this dish so magnifico is your ginger. Add just a little bit of that, maybe a teaspoon, because you already have it on that chicken and it's already rubbed down nicely. We're going to go with a nice fish sauce. You only need about a teaspoon of that because it's very strong in flavor and it's going to come through nicely. You're going to go with some Kikkoman soy sauce or whatever brand you want to use. That'll be fine. And this is the ultimate right here. That sesame oil. That's what's going to make it do what it do. Now for that kick, we're doing some cayenne pepper. That's going to bring a little spice to it and make it very fun to eat. If you don't like spicy, then don't do it. That's fine. So let's get started with making this dish now. So I have my flat grill here. I have my olive oil, and we're going to be doing some multitasking. I'm going to show you guys how I do a little moving in the big kitchens. So I can't do one by one, so let's get with it and let's keep up 2018. So put you a little oil on your grill. Allow that to heat up just a bit. While you're doing that, set that to the side. Grab you a pair of gloves. Pop those on. Now you want to grab that chicken. Want to go ahead and lay that up on that grill. It don't have to be scorching. It's on about 300 now, but it'll catch up because chicken does not take long to cook at all. And I wish you guys were here in this kitchen because this ginger and garlics and all that good stuff playing around is really good. But if you can hear in that camera, it's picking up on that sizzle. It's already sizzling. So I'm gonna go ahead and take these gloves off. And I want you guys to go ahead and meet me over to the at the cooking station, because we're going to get ready and start sauteing veg. I'm going to show you which ones you should start sauteing first, because some takes longer than the other, and you want a nice al dente veg. Be back with you in a hot sec. Okay, so now we're going to get started with sauteing these veg. And again, some of these veg takes longer than the other, and you want them to all be equally in crunch and taste, which is a nice al dente crunch to it. So the first one we're going to actually saute off, put it in and let it start doing what it do, is the snow pea. Because that alone is going to take a few minutes, and we're going to add those red peppers to the snow peas as well. Those two are going to take the longest as far as cooking your veg. And a lot of people, it's not that you mess up, but it's just that you don't know. But you end up putting all the veg in together. And no, that's not the case. So we're going to let that sweat down for about 5 minutes, those alone. And then we're going to start adding our other components to our dish. So in the meantime, in between time, I'm going to go and flip the chicken and be back over here in a sec. Okay, so now I've allowed those veg to sweat down enough. We're going to go ahead and add our mushrooms. We're going to add our squash and zucchini. And we're going to add that minced garlic. I didn't put it in at the beginning because I really wanted to lay on the top of this dish. Like, I really want to like really taste the chunks of the garlic. I don't really want it to like cook in and be unnoticeable, even though you still do taste the flavor. No, I want that chunk to be in my mouth. So mix that around a bit. Look how beautiful that is. So now I'm going to shake a little salt on this. Of course, I cannot not use my accent. I'm sorry. A little squirt of that ginger in 2 different locations. 1, 2. Then we're going to go over here, use some of this soy. Seems not to be coming out. Got to take the stopper out. You know me, let's pour it in. Do it big, baby. It's about 2 tablespoons. Set that to the side. And then you want to be very careful with that sesame oil, sesame seed oil, because it's very, very strong. So if you look, I'm not pouring much. Maybe about a tablespoon, not even exactly a tablespoon. This fish sauce, couple little shakes, few maybe, and my little kick, my spice, we're gonna do a little cayenne. That's enough of that. We're gonna allow it to continue to cook for about maybe 5-10 more minutes. The last veg we're adding over here is our Napa Chinese cabbage. So that's what we doing. We going back over to the other station and check on that chicken. Alrighty, so my chicken is done. And you want to leave it a little bit undercooked because it's going in your stir fry. So I'm going to go ahead and dice this up and add it to the stir fry. Alrighty, so veg is looking good. We're going to add us a little sriracha hot chili sauce because, hey, we are eating pretty fabulous tonight, so why not? And we're going to put a dab of that cumin in there. And everything seems to be new coming out of my cabinet tonight. So that means I must cook a lot, huh? Just a little bit of that cumin because it's very, very strong in flavor. Don't forget. So, mix that around a bit. Good enough. Now we're going to add that Napa cabbage. You don't need to do anything special to that. And we're going to put that chicken right on top. And we're going to mix it around. And I'm actually going to get a spatula because the skillet is not big enough where I won't lose some of my food. So I don't want to lose my food. So we're going to just mix that around a bit. And you just want to mix it around until you get it right in there. And again, you don't have to do nothing special with that. Napa cabbage is already soft to the touch. So you don't even have to keep your stove on. The heat from the actual food is going to cook it. The chicken is practically done. The rest of the heat is going to cook that the rest of the way because you don't want that to be dry. So go ahead and put a lid on that and allow it to steam and do what it do. And go over to your other skillet and get your foundation together, which again will be your bean sprout. So we're going to put a lid on that, like I said. And the cameraman is going to the next skillet. So go ahead and just pop your bag right in there. These things are so good. I don't know if you guys love them, but I love bean sprouts. Like, I always order extras. So I'm in heaven tonight because I got a good meal. And that's only going to take about maybe 3 minutes. So be back with the final plate up. Thank you. Chicken and vegetable stir fry. Voila.